The purpose of this podcast is simple. We want you to get to know your doctor before meeting them in person, because you're making a life-changing decision and time is scarce. The more you can learn about who your doctor is before you meet them, the better that first meeting will be. There's no substitute for an in-person appointment, but we hope this comes close. I'm your host, Eva Shea, and you're listening to Meet the Doctor. You're listening to Meet the Doctor, and my guest is Dr. Stanley Okoro, who's a plastic surgeon based in the Atlanta area. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Eva. Long time no see.
You were on my very first podcast when I was testing podcasting. That was at ASPS in San Diego, I think. And that would have been, 4-5 years ago. So welcome back. Look, I'm still doing it.
That's good. Congratulations. I'm happy for your success.
Thank you. Yes. I'm very happy to be better at interviewing now than I was 5 years ago. So let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about your practice and what that looks like.
So we have what we call the United Nations of Plastic Surgery. We have a very diverse practice, both in teams and patients that we serve. The practice, we just celebrated our 13th year in prior practice.
Congratulations.
Our patients continue to support our success, and we appreciate that. And we have a great team. I can't do anything that I do now without my team. Team is where it's at. I love my team. They're great. The average team member in our practice now is about 4 or 5 years. So some range between 2 years and 13 years, our team members. So they're well seasoned, well trained, and I think I owe the success to them.
Your number one team member still working with you?
Yep. Georgia Plastic is like a club. Once you check in, you can't check out.
I'm not sure that's how that's usually used.
I know, but it's just the way it is at Georgia Plastic.
It works.
When people come, and even when they leave, they want to come back. Because, we believe in the team effort. We believe in treating people well. I think when you treat people the way you would like to be treated, that's the gold standard, I think. And then when they're happy, they treat your patients well, too.
It's so true. You also opened a med+spa. What year did you do that?
So our med+spa, Amachi med+spa, actually, we opened it 2012, but we didn't launch it officially as a separate med+spa. It was just attached as a med+spa next to the practice. But about 5 to 7 years ago, we actually launched it officially.
So it was just kind of part of the plastic practice, and then you gave it a name and made it its own thing.
Yes, so we made it its own entity. But I remember we had a separate space for it in 2012. And, we had people assigned to it working, and then it just started to grow. It grew, and it needed more space. So we said, and we recognized that the med+spa industry is growing so much that it's really the next frontier in aesthetic medicine.
So true.
Yeah, so I always tell people the med+spa is more expandable than the practice itself.
In terms of plastic surgery, are there certain procedures or sets of procedures that you're known for?
Well, I've always wanted to be known as a plastic surgeon for the person. I didn't want to box myself into just the face, the breast, or the butt guy, because it doesn't really do justice to my education, my training and experience. If you remember, I was a fully trained general surgeon. I actually practiced general surgery for 4 years before I went back and trained in plastic surgery for another 3 years. So I was in training for a long time. So I'm one of those last Boy Scouts. They don't make me anymore.
They don't
train plastic surgeons like me anymore.
That was in the military, and I'm going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Do they still train surgeons in the military that way?
No.
Not really?
No, this is after us. You will not get surgeons like us anymore because I have the tremendous amount of experience I have as a general surgeon and as a plastic surgeon in the civilian world and in the military. You can't get those anymore. So that's why I'm very comfortable with the face, the breast, the abdomen. So I'm pretty much, it depends on the season of the person. And then, I don't do everything, obviously, but I focus on the face, the breast, and body now.
What I like about the way you think here is it's really about the patient and not about you.
Yep.
And especially in marketing, we want to reflect back to the person that we're marketing to. And it's not a marketing tactic, but
No,
it feels better.
yeah. When patients come to me, I always tell them if I do your breast surgery or your tummy or your butt, and if somebody mentions that you have a nice breast or tummy or butt, then I've done you a disservice. Because people come to me to look good. So my average person would tell me, I've given them confidence, they look good, they feel good. And if I do your nose, I don't want anybody to mention that you have a nice nose, but you look great, you have a nice face. So for me, it's about like facial and body harmony. That's why I see it, the total package. That's why I don't want to be boxed into the eye plastic surgeon, the nose, but I do all of that stuff and I feel very comfortable doing all of it.
And what kinds of things do your patients say to you after they're done with recovery and kind of past the point where?
Thank you for making me feel whole. Thank you for giving me the confidence I needed to feel like a woman or a man, because I would do men and women now. Thank you for making me feel like I feel like I'm 10 years or 10, 15 years younger. And I can feel like I accomplish anything I want to do. Those are the kind of feedback I get. And thank you for giving me back myself.
So your journey, you're sitting in front of me at a plastic surgery meeting in the exhibit hall with a booming plastic surgery practice and a med spa. But your journey to get to that place was long and unusual.
Yes.
And
Yes.
without taking too long to tell it, can you kind of take us through your life and how you ended up here?
So, I came over, so I was born in Nigeria. My parents brought me to Washington, D.C. to go to school. So I finished school, went to Nashville at Meharry Medical College. That's where I went to medical school. Love Meharry, proud Meharry, I'm here. And then from Meharry, came to Emory University in Atlanta. That's how I ended up in Atlanta, actually. So I became a full-fledged surgeon at Emory in Atlanta.
And you fell in love with it,
Yes,
Atlanta.
ATL. Yeah, you got me ATL. So everybody knows somebody in ATL. And if you don't, you know me now. Yeah. So from there, I joined the Navy. I served 12 years total in the U.S. Navy.
There must have been a reason for you at that point to say, I'm going to join the Navy. That's not something that most people do.
No. So the truth of the matter is, when I finished medical school, they approached me because they were looking for, the Navy always picks the best doctors because you have to be able to take care of the Marines on the go, great medicine anytime, anywhere, right? So they approached me because I had 4.0 in medical school. Of course, they give you all the benefit of joining the Navy. As a young medical student, I love what they were offering, including the possibility of doing away with my student loans. So I joined. It was a great course. I joined. So I believed in what they were doing. So throughout my residency at Emory, I did military stuff. And it really helped me become a good person. I was not a good person, but a mature person, I should say. Mature. It helped me mature, traveled a lot. And when I finished that, I joined the Navy as a general surgeon. So I wanted to be a plastic surgeon, but my original contract was as a general surgeon. So they wouldn't let me go into plastic surgery. So I had to fight and ask for it, beg them every year for 4 years. And the fourth year in practice as a general surgeon in the Navy, they allowed me to go and seek a plastic surgery training. So I left general surgery and went to plastic surgery at University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio. Love San Antonio, awesome people there. I made a lot of friends there. when I finished San Antonio and went back into the Navy as a plastic surgeon, we were all during the war, during the whole thing. So I did a whole lot of wars. So I'm actually a war veteran, if you mind. People probably don't see me that way, but I did. And then after that, I came back to Atlanta and opened up our practice, Georgia Plastic, in 2010. So that is the story. And of course, my wife was with me throughout the whole journey from medical school. We got married in medical school. So I feel like she went to medical school with me, training the Navy, and now Georgia Plastic. Yeah. So don't ask me how many years, but I think it's over 30.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. We married over 30 years, 4 kids. Yeah. 4 adult kids. So.
And no grandkids yet?
No, I don't have grandkids, but I think I'm too young for that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I don't look like that. I cannot look like a grandpa yet. There's no way. Yeah, I told him to wait for a minute, maybe when I get to my 60s.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Next time you're on the podcast, I'll ask again.
I will. Yeah.
So is there anything you're looking forward to this year coming up?
Not really. I mean, I love where we are right now. We are growing. We're looking for another plastic surgeon to join our practice. We are finally expanding back to Atlanta proper. We are in Marietta right now. Our main office is in Marietta with the mothership, but we have so many patients coming from Atlanta. I feel like we can serve them even better if we have an office in Atlanta. So
yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, we are growing into Atlanta again, and we're looking for somebody to help us grow. And
do you have your own surgery center?
We have our own surgery center. We have a 14,000 square foot building. The practice is on the second floor, the surgery center and the med+spa on the first floor. So we've occupied the whole building.
Wow!
So it's a one-stop shop for everything. I mean, when people come to our practice, they don't need to go anywhere else. We offer pretty much what most people would need to make themselves feel comfortable.
If someone's listening today and they want to find out more about your practice or the med+spa, where should they go?
For the practice, GeorgiaPlastic.com. You can check us on social media and hashtag GeorgiaPlastic. The med+spa is Amachi med+spa, AMACHI med+spa.com.
I've always wondered what that word means.
Wow, that's so the name comes from the names of my daughter. Their first name, Amachi. My first daughter is Amanda, and my second daughter is Chichi.
Chichi?
So, yes.
And is she, personality-wise, a Chichi?
Yes, she is. She plays soccer. Yeah, she plays soccer. She wants to be a plastic surgeon.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 1 for 4. Yeah, so... Yeah.
And you have 4 girls?
No,
okay.
2 boys and 2 girls.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but
very balanced.
She's the last one. She's the only one that wants to go into medicine. So, but the spa is named after the
mystery
girls.
is solved.
Yes.
I looked at that years ago and I thought, what language is that?
It's Nigerian. It's actually, it means the place of God.
It does?
If you put it together, Amachi, place of God.
Oh,
that's what it actually means. But it comes from the first few letters of their name. I put it together, and it means something in my language. It's place of God. So it's
even better.
Yeah, we only hire good people there. the team there, Majida MJ, she's amazing, and she has a great team, and most of them has been there for a long time. Yeah, MJ will be with us for 13 years this year. Yeah.
Well, I know it's a special place. It's been fun to watch you grow so quickly and be so successful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Eva. Good to see you again.
You too.
Bye.
If you're considering making an appointment or are on your way to meet this doctor, be sure to let them know you heard them on the Meet the Doctor podcast. Check the show notes for links, including the doctor's website and Instagram, to learn more. Are you a doctor or do you know a doctor who'd like to be on the Meet the Doctor podcast? Book your free recording session at meetthedoctorpodcast.com. Meet the Doctor is made with love in Austin, Texas, and is a production of The Axis, THEAXIS.io.